Okay. Alright guys. I'm actually very excited to play this game, so it's gonna be fun. But yeah, we're here to play Okami HD. HD. I've actually been looking forward to playing this game for a little bit of time now, so this is gonna be actually a lot of fun for me. I do know a little bit, not too much. I see nothing that I need to change, which is nice. Good. Okay. Alright, let's do this. New game.
Okami.
Long ago. A tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village, and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face this fearsome Shinarui. The warrior Nayu attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shinarui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. I said violently. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nearly a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shinanui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying head, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. I had to make sure I was saying the wolf's name right, because if I wasn't, that would be sad. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned a gust of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic teeth suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. It's a whole lot of story going on. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glistened off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had taken shelter in the shadow, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms. He leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Isn't Orochi like a hydra? Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. I don't know why I said it like this. Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark. It closed its eyes and drifted off, as if into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki Village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukiyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years has passed since Nagi and Shiniromi's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. I love the art style. It's very manga. This is the legendary sword. This is Tsukiyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi. No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend. Nothing but a fairy tale. Idiot. Oh, he who seeks power, who has broken my bond? Speak the words, I wish darkness onto the world. Utter that prayer onto me, and unleash my power. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Wood Sprite Sakuya. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to be... what has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. The power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. Oh, my power! My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. You have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Okami Amaterasu. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the Savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demons so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Sniffies. Amaterasu. Gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and beautiful country of Nippon, but never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. I thought that was the end of that sentence. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Oh. Ha 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 ha. Ooh, diggly diggly. Phew. What on earth? It's the flea! You again. Nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Are you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug? I told you 1,000 times. I've told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. Wandering artist Isun. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. Ooh. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, Furball? You look kind of down in the dumps. Actually, you look kind of familiar. Got it, you look just like that statue of Shiranui. Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the greatest soon. Don't make me use my prized sword, Denkamari, against you. Denkamari. Sorry. It's the wrong thing. Whoa. What's that growling sound? Oh, why is it so dark anyway? Oh, good God, Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on, their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees return to normal, huh? That Sakuya girl sure said some weird stuff. The village's spirits are being kept inside the fruit? That's the fruit that girl said that if we cut it down, the village will be restored? But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. I guess I'm just gonna have to go through here. We got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the right stick to look around. Okay, this is all just... I'm gonna stop talking for you soon because I don't give a flying fuck about you soon. Oh, everything's inverted. Ooh, I don't like that. Can I change this, please? That's weirdly fucking, one, slow, and two, like, not cool. I gotta get used to this camera shit. I don't like that it's inverted. Oh my god, please, I need... Is there literally like no way that I can... No. Oh my god. This is like... I hate this already. I hate my shit being inverted. Like, I have to go right on the stick in order. I hate this. Just why is it doing so? I don't know how I'm gonna get past this. Okay, so I gotta find 13 guys and get all their powers. Cool. Can I get up here? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna see if first of all I'm gonna skip this. Here's what I'm gonna do. I am definitely 100% exiting this game. How? How do I exit? It's not letting me exit. Okay. So